Hey there, everybody. PT Pop here. Out running some chores. And I thought I'd let y'all know about a new painting I'm working on. Today is, well, it's 36 degrees and there's ice on the road. Who would have thought that? I paint in acrylics. I've been painting acrylics since high school, which is over 40 years. But I just started to focus on my painting within the last 5 years, really putting a lot of intention into it, a lot of purpose into it, and focusing on getting better and improving. Because before I'd set up a canvas and I would just throw some paint down and I get frustrated because it didn't look good or didn't look the way I pictured it in my head. And I discovered that a lot of it was because I hadn't planned out the painting and I hadn't put a lot of thought into it. But there's a model who I met online. She's just I guess you'd say an online friend. But the roads are icy, and it's 33 degrees now, I guess. I met her online through Instagram. She's a fellow filmmaker and she's a model, and she's I think you'd call her a period artist, somebody that dresses in period clothing. She dresses, a lot of her clothing is designed and fashioned after the 1940s, I believe. I could be wrong. Her name is Jean Marie Spacuzza, and she's a very talented, oh Jesus, the roads are a sheet of ice. She's a very talented filmmaker and actress and artist. And one day I was looking at her account and she posted a picture of her standing in front of this railway trolley car. I guess you'd call it just a trolley car railway system in Los Angeles called Angel's Flight Railway. And it's just a trolley car that takes you down into the valley down in LA. And it was built, I think, like 115 years ago, something like that. And she had this really awesome pose. And I was really taken by the photograph because it looked like an Edward Hopper type painting, even though it was a photograph. So I wrote to her and I said, hey, can I use this photograph to make a painting? She said, yeah, please do. So I embarked on creating this painting. About 6 weeks ago, I started doing sketches of it. Sketches of her, sketches of the photograph. I started working on color schemes for the photograph. And it's been a lot of fun making it because I think maybe not the first, but this is really the first complete painting where I've actually thought out the color scheme, thought out how I'm going to paint it, in a lot of different ways, in the greater detail. I've really ironed out the details of it, so I've been working on that lately. And I'm looking forward to seeing how it comes out. Last night I was working on the sky, and I finally got the sky pretty much. The sky's got to be worked on a little bit, but I got the basics of the sky in, and then I go in and finish it off later. And I'm making a little documentary to document the progress of the film. Or I'm sorry, not of the film, but of the painting. I'm making a little documentary to document the progress of the painting as they go along. And that's been a lot of fun. It's been a whole lot of fun. And I'll let you know how it all turns out. It's going to be 18 by 26. I'm painting on gesso board. I discovered this thing called gesso board, which I'd never heard of. It's 3/8 inch basically press board, it looks like, with some, made in some factory where they painted white gesso on it to give it a smooth surface. And you can get greater detail on painting on board, on a gesso board, than you can on canvas, because the canvas has that texture to it, and you have to paint layers and layers and layers of gesso on it to get rid of the texture. And oftentimes the canvas moves around when you're drawing on it or painting on it, and I feel I have more control when I'm painting on a solid surface, so I went to gesso board. Let's see here. So I'm going to go in and get some chores done here and see what happens. And I'm just running some chores. I'm going to go get some V8. I could have had a V8. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye.